The Manchac Swamp in Louisiana is a place of eerie beauty, where ancient cypress trees stretch their skeletal limbs over the black water, and a heavy mist often clings to the air. It is a land where silence is broken only by the croaking of frogs and the occasional splash of something unseen beneath the surface. But beyond its natural eeriness, this swamp holds a much darker legend, one steeped in tragedy, voodoo, and the restless dead. Years ago, in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a woman named Julia Brown lived in the small town of Frenier, on the edge of the swamp. She was known as a healer, a midwife, and a voodoo priestess, practicing powerful rituals that both aided and terrified the townsfolk. Many sought her for remedies and guidance, but over time, the people of Frenier grew wary of her power. Whispers spread that she had become too strong, too unpredictable. Some even accused her of using her magic to manipulate them. Julia seemed to sense the growing resentment, and she responded with chilling words. Sitting on her porch, rocking slowly in her chair, she would sing a haunting tune. "One day I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna take all of you with me." The villagers dismissed her song as mere superstition until the day it came true. On September 29, 1915, Julia Brown passed away. Her funeral was a strange affair. Even as mourners gathered around her coffin, the sky darkened and an ominous wind began to howl through the swamp. That very evening, a monstrous hurricane roared in from the Gulf of Mexico. Without warning, the storm swallowed the town whole. Towering waves surged through Frenier, destroying homes, uprooting trees, and sweeping away nearly every living soul. The survivors spoke of horrors beyond just the storm. Some claimed they heard Julia's voice on the wind, laughing as the town was torn apart. Others swore they saw shadowy figures moving through the floodwaters, reaching for the living, pulling them under. When the storm finally passed, the village of Frenier was no more. Hundreds had perished, their bodies found days later tangled in the cypress branches or floating lifelessly in the swamp. Even now, the Manchac Swamp is not at peace. The restless spirits of the drowned are said to wander the murky waters, their mournful cries heard by those who dare venture too close. Odors tell of cold, unseen hands gripping their oars, of shadows slithering beneath the water's surface. At night, glowing orbs flicker between the trees, and an eerie chorus of whispers drifts on the air. But the most feared presence is that of Julia Brown herself. Some say she still watches over the swamp, her spirit bound to the land, ensuring her curse is never forgotten. Those who have seen her describe a figure standing among the trees, her eyes dark and hollow, her lips curled into a knowing smile. Others claim to hear her song carried by the wind, a ghostly melody that sends chills down the spine. Few dare to explore Manchac Swamp after dark, for those who do may find themselves lost in its winding channels, lured deeper by voices that are not their own. And if the water begins to ripple without cause, if the wind begins to hum a familiar tune, it is best to turn back, for Julia Brown's curse still lingers, and the swamp is always hungry for more.
Enjoyed the content? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more awesome videos your way. Don't forget to click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest uploads. Thanks for watching.